This year is really challenging for everyone. It's hard. As well as to Maxis Berhad. As the CEO, I need to lead our company to come out with new ideas, new projects, and choose the best move. The annual meeting will be participated by the CEO, Financial Manager 1, Financial Manager 2, shareholder, and the local bank.
Hello? Yes?
Annual grand meeting. Hello everyone, how are you? It's nice to meet you. I am Grace Katika Numin and I am the CEO of Maxis Berhad. So today our meeting is purposely held because we are going to discuss about our upcoming projects. In 2020, for the first time in history, we are facing an extraordinary situation when COVID-19 poses new challenges to the society as well as to the global economy. So, as the CEO of Maxis Berhad, I would like to propose 3 new projects, which are the first one, enhancing network system as a preparation for 5G wave. Next, supporting businesses to transform and embrace Industry 4.0, and the last one is launching e-class. However, I need to better understand our current financial performance. So, financial manager, as for what I ask you, please.
As an overall, from my perspective, towards the calculation of the financial years for the year ended 2019 for the liquidity is, which is the current and quick ratios is 0.52 times and 0.10 times respectively. Next, for the efficiency, 2019 is 3,104.33 times, 149 times, 0.42 times, and 92.39 days respectively. In a nutshell, the calculation for the profitability ratios for the gross profit margin is 24% and operating profit is 26 and 62%. Net profit is 16.24%, return total asset is 6.77%, and last for the return equity is 21.6%. Okay, and from all of the calculation, I advise to not offer for a loan, because if the financial ratios of 2020 are higher and better making profits than 2019, it is more likely for us to not get a loan.
Thank you, Financial Manager Deborah Angel. But how about the ability of the companies to pay back loan? Please, on behalf of local bank, Nurul Astella.
Thank you, Ms. Grace. The debt ratio in 2020 is lower at 67.86%. This identifies that the year of 2020 has better debt ratio than 2019. Furthermore, the debt-to-equity ratio for 2020 is very high at 147.82% and high debt. Consequently, debt in 2019 is lower than in 2020. In terms of time interest earned, 2019 has a better ratio of 4.88 times and 2020, which has a ratio of 4.79 times. It shows how many times a company could cover its interest charge. After analyzing the Maxis Berhad financial statement, my bank agreed with an offer to give the company a loan Rm 1 million based on my bank loan financing. Besides that, the current base lending is at 5.65% with 7-year tenure, and Rm 1,213,073.13 for its total payment at the end of 7 years.
The data given in the table from above shows the overall view of the financial statement for 2019 and 2020 of probability ratios. When making a comparison between the two of financial statement, 2019 has the best result of all ratios, vice versa to 2020 where is the result of the ratios are not very good. The percentage of gross profit margin for Maxis in 2019 is high. In 2020, the percentage is low. Maxis experienced a hard time in tier operation business. By looking at this ratio over time, they can get a fix on whether the overall cost. The percentage of 26.62% proves that the ratio indicates better productivity of the Maxis Berhad business operation. It is possible that the business operation is underperforming and that management has to be improved. In 2020, the percentage is decreasing. That amount is 15.41%. In 2019, the return on total assets is 6.77%. If this ratio is higher, then it will have to indicate the higher return on Maxis investment. However, in 2020, the return on total assets is 3.37%. Will not generate more profit with all the assets. The return on equity is 21.6%, but in 2020, the return on equity is 19.6%, which indicates the lower return on shareholders.
Wait a minute, we're not yet done with our financial analysis.
As we can see in the graph, the current ratio and quick ratio of Maxis Berhad for the year 2020 are better than in 2019. This shows that Maxis able to meet its current obligation as they come due and able to pay off its current liabilities with its most liquid assets. Next, Maxis inventory turnover, fixed asset turnover, and total asset turnover for 2020 is worse than in 2019. This shows that Maxis is less efficient in utilizing its inventory, fixed assets, and assets to generate sales. However, when we look at Maxis' average collection period in the year 2020, they are better than in the year 2019, showing that Maxis is efficient in collecting debt. For profitability ratio, the year 2019 is better than 2020. This shows that Maxis are unable to make profit from its overall business operation in the year of 2020. In a nutshell, it seems that Maxis' performance in the year 2019 is better than in 2020. So, in my point of view, it is better for our company to take a loan from the local bank since our liquidity ratio in 2020 is better than in 2019. This means that Maxis is still able to meet its current obligation as they come due and able to pay off its current liabilities with its most liquid assets.
Alright everyone, after listening to your advice, I found out that the best alternative is to apply different options for different projects. First, the project for launching e-class unfortunately will be cancelled. Next, since the cost for preparing 5G web is quite big, we need long-term financing for this, which could be by issuing our common stock. However, after acknowledging that the government is planning to invest estimated billion ringgits to help a telecommunication industry in these coming years, so I decided to postpone this project for the next year. Also, in order to minimize our risk, right? So, however, to remain focused on our strategies to grow business, I look into our future potential and decide to proceed with the only project called supporting businesses to transform and embrace Industry 4.0 by making a loan of 1 million ringgit from Maybank.
Yes, I'm totally agrees with that decision because it make our company it's a better company.
I agree with the CEO decision.
I agree with the decision and I hope that your project goes well.
Yes, I agree and will give my full support to this annual grand meeting.
Thank you everyone for your commitment. We will do the best for Maxis Berhad. Keep soaring high no matter what situation. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.